course, you can see art in an art gallery, but you can also see it in the street. Here in Queen Street in Glebe, a man called Helink, a sculptor, has all his sculptures on display for anyone to see who walks by. He calls it the Queen Street Gallery. So we're standing at the front of your house and I can see that everyone has at least one or two more pieces of your sculpture on their patio.
Yeah.
So how did that happen?
I ran out of space inside my place. I asked my neighbor if I can put something on their front porch and they say yes. So then other neighbors came and say, can we have one as well? So I go into an empty space and I bring a lot of my material, sculptures and tools, as well as household objects like chairs, sink, whereby a lot of my pieces and other objects mingle together and create a living environment. That's sort of in a way an alternative way of showing art, because it's getting away from the cold gallery space and it's creating a sort of more complicated space that reflects on the artist. Here in the street, it's also an alternative way of showing it. It's nothing like an art gallery, but it is an art gallery in the sense that there is art pieces exhibited and they sort of melt into the street. And purposely I didn't put any advertisements next to it. I mean, the people in the street know exactly that it's mine, but a walker by doesn't really know what's going on, you know, they sort of just wondering what's happening, how come that street is full of sculpture, and I decided that's the best way to go about it, just to sort of aggravate the curiosity of people, so the word get out that there is that street with bits of sculpture in it, you know, and the street is got a fair number of sculptures in it, but it's yet miles away from what I want it to be, and there is many more opportunities to put more sculptures in the street here. So it's only the beginning, basically.
So we're standing in your lounge room and we're surrounded by art everywhere. Can you tell us a bit about some of the pieces?
This is an unusual piece. Yeah, it's a suitcase, basically.
Oh, right.
And that goes with my belt.
Now, if there's anything a girl likes, it's accessories and handbags.
That's it, there we go.
So I've definitely got what I need from today. And I might just take this as well. I love this, it's gorgeous. It looks a bit like a wine rack to me, but you were saying it's a skeleton of a building. What about this next piece? Very different.
It's all those stairs that I've been doing, sort of climbing up and getting nowhere, basically. That's what they're supposed to be, but also they sort of part of an imaginary landscape. It's sort of like a narrative. You go into one place and that sort of leads to another place. And in this room, they're all in bits and pieces type thing, and they come together. There is other things that I do, which is knife sculptures as well, like things like that. Out of my knives that I sharpen and so on, I get a lot of access to different knives and stuff.
Different kinds of knives.
So usually second-hand knives that finish their life, I then take them and make something new out of them.
So you sharpen knives for chefs all over Sydney?
Yeah, and butchers, and delicatessens, and all other knife users, including private houses, anyone. I got into knife sharpening from sculpture because I was an unemployed sculptor, and then I thought, how can I make a living going around and sharpening knives? That's my bread and butter occupation.
So just behind Broadway in Queen Street, Glebe, you'll find Hilink's beautiful sculptures and artwork all up and down the street. You can come and have a beer at the Friend in Hand on the corner and casually walk down and check out all of the fantastic artwork that lines the entire street. I'm Samantha Sile and you're watching Out of the Box.